listening to Clash Royale Radio with Dylan and Caleb in 3, 2, 1.
And welcome back to Clash Royale Radio, episode number 42. I am your host, Dylan.
And I'm your co-host, Caleb.
And guys, this week we're going to be talking about the Evolution Dark Goblin and the brand new card, the Rune Giant. And then we're going to go over the work in progress balance changes again. We probably won't go through all of them. And then, guys, the last segment, the card showdown, but only the evolutions.
Yeah.
We haven't done a card showdown in so long. Dude, I'm excited. That's going to be a good one.
This is
the
awesome.
evolutions, yeah, we paired them pretty good, I think.
I think so. We took our time with them, and I can't wait to reveal them.
Yeah, absolutely. So. But guys, if you haven't already, join the Discord server. Everything that you guys need to know, like the invite links, our YouTube channel, whatever, it's all in the description below, so go ahead and check that out. And yeah, the only Clash news, guys, that I have, which I've already explained last week, but they're not giving away keys, or they're not doing keys anymore.
Nope.
They're taking that away, the chest keys.
They surely are.
So I want to know your thoughts on that real quick.
I would just like to know why. I didn't think keys were a problem, in my opinion. I love keys.
It is kind of like a weird, like, surprise, I guess. Like,
it was a weird surprise.
What's wrong with the keys?
As soon as Boss, I like to listen to Boss. Boss is really good when it comes to the latest news stuff about Clash Royale, and he just comes up and says, they're taking keys away, and I completely agree everything that Boss says. He says, I think they're focusing on the wrong things at all. And I believe the Supercell community thinking that keys are the problem. I don't think so.
So here's my thing.
So something else is coming, obviously. They always replace something,
obviously
right?
Something's coming, I think, and probably in a future update.
Yeah.
I hopefully they come out with a 2025 roadmap like they have always done. I don't know what time or what month they normally release that, but hopefully that's coming pretty soon.
By the way, they said, I have to look back, but the roadmap that they sent out there way before, did they stick to their word? Was there 4 cards, or was it 3 cards that came?
I think it was, I don't know, but I think they stuck with it.
They stuck with it? Anyway,
I think it was 3.
Interesting. Okay.
But my thing on the keys, so I've always have full keys.
Yeah, so do I.
Exactly. So like I don't care about them losing or getting rid of the keys.
Neither do I
Like,
necessarily. The only beef I have about it is that I feel like they're focusing on the wrong thing. Like, I didn't think keys were a problem. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that's not that big of a deal. I mean, like, okay, yeah.
I'm also not like too from, oh no, the keys. No, I'm not like that either. Honestly, if they get rid of the booster packs or whatever those things are called, I'll be fine with that too, because who uses them?
Booster packs? You mean boost potions? They're talking about? Yeah, okay.
Booster potions.
They need to keep that.
Why?
Because I'm not maxed yet. Like
well,
you
neither
are.
am I.
Okay, you're pretty much maxed.
Well, if you spend a little bit on a credit card, you'll be fine.
Okay, Caleb and I did a little list, so we need to do our favorite, like every rarity, so common, rare, legendary, champion, and then your favorite spell.
And then favorite 2 Evos, and that's your deck, pretty much, right?
So what is your favorite common card?
It's got to be the Skeleton Dragons.
Mine too.
Let's go. Let's go, bro. Great minds think alike. We're going to get mirror decks.
I doubt it.
But
yeah, Skeleton Dragons are so good. I mean, obviously I play a lot of the Recruits deck now, especially now, but...
you can use them Fireball bait. Literally.
You can.
They are so scared of it.
They do good splash, and they're really nice to even split if you have to. Yep. Really good.
All right.
What's the rare?
What's yours? You go first.
Dark Goblin, man.
Ooh.
It was a hard choice from Dark Goblin or the Flying Machine.
Gotcha.
But now, since the Dark Goblin's getting an evolution, it's gaining a little bit more popularity. And right now, it's super good.
It's going to be broken.
Now it's going to be...
annoying. It's going to be the annoying firecracker all over again. Mine is the Pancake Eater Mini P.E.K.K.A. I love the Mini P.E.K.K.A.
Yep.
It's always been my card. All right.
What about the Epic?
My Epic has got to be the Goblin Drill. I love the Goblin Drill, and it's just awesome. Especially
that actually shocked me. I thought you were going to go Golem or Pump.
I was going to go with those. Not Pump, though. Like, I use Pump because I have to use it in my deck.
I was thinking about Pump, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big Pump fan, to be honest with you, but I know it works for my deck. That's why I put it in there. Anyways, go for it.
It's going to shock you, but Electro Giant. When I first started playing Clash...
As your legendary?
No, as my Epic. We're on Epic.
No, we're not.
I haven't shared my Epic yet. You said Drill.
Oh,
Okay.
my bad.
So my epic is Electric Giant. And like when I first started playing Clash, this is a new card to me. Like I wasn't playing Clash when this card came out. So I was like, what the heck is this thing? So I played it and I was playing the worst deck. Like, well, probably normal nowadays. But I was playing Electric Giant with, Ram Rider? Oh man, is so good, so good. And then I figured out that Tornado worked really good with it. Woo, yeah, so good. So yeah,
Gotcha.
Legendary, Caleb. We're on Legendary
now. We're on Legendary. All right, I'm tuned in.
I'll go first. Fisherman.
Same.
Are you serious? No way.
Dude, I love the Fisherman. The Fisherman is amazing, bro. It's absolutely
you can play it.
Amazing.
Yeah, you can. Well, it's going to get nerfed. Let's just it's going to get nerfed. But yeah, you can play it in any deck. It's insane.
It is absolutely insane. All right, I think I know what your champion is.
It's tough, but I went with Mighty Miner.
Me too.
I figured, but
Mighty Miner it doesn't matter about the buffs or the nerfs. So I loved Mighty Miner as soon as it came out. It was my favorite champion, and it still is. I just can't play it very well right now because
it's not the best right now, especially with all the electric dragons around and everything. But
it's so good.
It
wants to be.
I was battling with two champions. It was either the Mighty Miner or the Golden Knight. I absolutely loved the Golden Knight when it first came out, obviously because it was very broken and it dashed like LeBron. I love that thing, and pairing it with Tornado and especially with Electric Giant.
Yeah,
man, it was
nuts.
so good. But
you're right. But Mighty Miner is my favorite. I love how you can drop the bomb, move to different lanes.
Yeah.
I mean, once you got a tower down, it's literally
you're going to 2-crown.
You're going to 2-crown him at least, and almost 100% guarantee. So that's why
it's hard to defend. But yeah,
I think
very tricky.
I think you and I can agree on our favorite spell too.
What's yours?
Tornado.
Oh yeah, Tornado. Yeah, I figured that's great.
Tornado's my favorite spell of all time. Ever since I got that Golem deck and I put Tornado in there, and at first you're the one that got me to it. You're the one that hooked me up, and you said, Caleb, I'm not kidding, do Tornado with E-Drag. And I'm like, E-Drag too? Like, what is this crap? and then I put them together. I'm like, I'm in love, and I've always been in love.
Well, it's also good with drill too. Tornado things off the drill, and then get extra damage that way.
Exactly. So I love Tornado.
So now we're up to our two favorite Evos.
I'll save best for last.
So mine's also a building, but I went Mortar. Evolution Mortar.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm loving Mortar. Mortar Bait is a very good deck, and I'm loving it right now. But it's really hard to play though.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really good. Especially using a Mortar defensively is so good.
It is.
And it's got pretty good health. Like a Hog Rider will not destroy it. It's crazy.
It's actually annoying to go against.
Yeah.
Mine is Evo Knight. And I don't think I should explain. I think everybody loves the Knight. Everybody knows how tanky it is. It's a great support card, great for distractions, the kite, or whatever you want to do. It's a great defensive
card. And
it's great for everything. And especially when you have the Evo, you can use it for a tank. And a flipping Inferno Tower can't even melt it if it's moving.
And it's very versatile, too.
Oh,
you can play it in anything.
And it's probably going to get nerfed because, I don't know. I didn't see all the balance changes, but was he in there?
Who?
The Knight?
I don't think
I'll have to look again, but I could have swore I saw him. Anyways, but yeah, I just love the Knight a lot. It's amazing. So what's your last one?
My last one is the Royal Recruits.
Yeah, the dash is amazing. Could you imagine? What would you rather have? Would you rather have him dash or throw him spears?
I think throw him is pretty sweet. Imagine recruits being ranged.
No, seriously, could you imagine a balloon going down or freaking
imagine having a ranged unit with a shield.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The wizard. How annoying is the wizard?
Yeah, the wizard is retarded. But yeah, no doubt about it. That's the Royal Recruits are amazing. I love their dash. They're annoying. You got to protect both lanes too. You can't just stop one side. Mine is dumb. Evo E-Drag. My favorite evolution of all time. Love the chain reaction. I love it because, seriously, the meta is so messed up. I see so many tanks. Who puts Mega Nut and P.E.K.K.A. in the same deck, literally? And you see that all over. I do anyways.
Yeah.
Evo E-Drag cleans it up
Yep.
every time. And if they're ranged troops too that are heavy tanks, you just tornado them in and it cleans it up. I mean, it's just stupid. And yes, I understand everybody hates the Evo E-Drag right now, and it does need a nerf. I will admit it's super, super broken.
Okay, but what would you fix on it? I mean, we can go through the balance changes a little bit because I wanted to talk about it. But
yeah. Is he on there?
No. He wasn't even mentioned. Yes, we're all crying.
Hey,
but we'll get into that. I really want to know your thoughts on that.
I don't know what could fix them, but yeah, we can get into it. So, anyways, I thought that would be fun. So cool. We have a lot more in common than I thought. Not gonna lie.
All right, guys. New Evo and a brand new card. Are you excited for the new card, man?
I am super
Or you're scared?
I'm both.
I am too.
Why are we upgrading cards? Why are we buffing them up even more?
It's like having a mini evolution to every card now.
It literally is. And
Cool.
and every 3 hit. Like when I watched OJ do some interactions with this card, 3,000 damage on just with the hunter.
But let's go with the Dart Goblin Evolution. So it's a 2-cycle. Stats stay the same, except the ability now, it does like a toxic dart, which is like whenever it shoots somebody, it like slows them down, and then it leaves like a dang trail behind them.
I saw it destroy a lava hound push with balloon in the back.
It's stupid.
It's very dumb. It'll destroy any push. It's like they buffed up the heavy beatdown push decks, and then all of a sudden the next season comes down. It's like, hey, by the way, we found a way to fix it.
Yeah,
we're gonna destroy it
on his poisonous darts. His poisonous darts create toxic zones that stack up to 3 times the damage. Perfect for melting those sneaky support troops. Dude, it's gonna be so insane.
It's already
so the poison
everywhere.
area will last up to 4 seconds. And the damage increases with consecutive hits. So here's the thing. Now, every evolution, like I say this almost every single month, I swear. But like every evolution that's getting ready to come out, we haven't literally got our hands on it yet. Broken. It feels broken. It just looks broken.
Yeah. It can still die to log.
Yeah, like I said, it dies to log.
No
dies,
health buff.
There's a lot of logs. There's a lot of arrows. Especially arrows is very, very high. So I don't think it's going to be like a firecracker. How annoying! Like she's going to get a couple of hits, but it's going to do some of that little bit of a damage. But it's not going to be that bad.
The problem is though with the Dark Goblin is that he fires quick, so he could get 2 or 3 hits.
But yeah,
before you get a log out. I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, log would take probably longer than arrows.
That's what I'm saying.
But the same. I mean, yeah, I guess you're right with the. With the firecracker, she can only probably get 1 hit because you can hurry up and
hit, and then arrows comes in. But with him, you can get 3 or maybe 4 hits before you react and throw a log out. I don't know.
Yeah,
he shoots super fast, especially if the meta now. The meta is absolutely a mess.
Yeah,
they're probably going to put a rage on top of him and to make him go in rapid fire.
And that's why I don't really care about this card because we're seeing a crap load of beatdown and like all these P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight decks with just whatever. So it's really nice to see this addition, but like I said, I think it's gonna die pretty quick. And I want to say I don't want to say it's OP. I don't think it's gonna be broken, but I think it's gonna be pretty strong. But like I said, it's gonna die really quickly, and everybody's gonna be playing arrows and log. So,
well, the poisons.
Well, okay. Well, here's the other thing.
I'm about to say it slows it down.
Well, log bait
too.
Log bait's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Mortar bait possibly.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna try to force out those arrows. So you know what I mean? Like, what if you force out the arrows and log or whatever?
Yeah, that's another thing.
So like,
log bait's gonna be crazy.
So log bait is gonna be a big deal in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
and it already is. They're already buffing log bait.
What if you can upgrade for free with the chef, the Dark Goblin? Can you log it? Will it survive a log?
I don't know. I don't know that interaction. Hey, Chad, do you guys know if okay, yeah, Frienderman says it does. So if the Dark Goblin is level 16 and you lay a 15 log, I guess it does survive. Wow.
That's going to be dumb. The problem is this as well, though.
But it's hard to get that pancake,
I don't
too,
think
though.
that's true. I don't think it would be as broken if the poison doesn't slow down nor stack. It just keeps the speed stays the same and the damage stays the same, but it doesn't stack. Or maybe just keep the slowness, but it doesn't stack.
I see what you're saying. Right.
But here's another cool thing. I've been wanting to have a card. Because think about it. We've had Poison Spell for how long? For a very long time, right?
Yeah.
I would love to have a walking card that can deal poison damage. You know what I'm talking about? Like I was thinking of a magic archer kind of like another archery type of troop that could deal poisonous damage and stuff like that. I thought that'd be a cool interaction. But Dark Goblin will do, I guess.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't know. We'll see, though. We'll see if it's really broken or not, though. So,
yeah, like I said, like I said, there's going to be a lot of arrows. I feel like there already is.
And log.
Log is obviously always been very popular. So we're going to see a lot more bait, arrows bait, log bait. So let's go on to the brand new card.
Meet the Rune Giant, a 4-elixir epic card. She enchants the 2 closest friendly troops within range. Every third attack deals plus 220 bonus damage. Troops within 8.5 tiles will become enchanted. Enchantment stays until troop dies. Electro Wizard Rays count as having an attack for each ray. Overall, his DPS increases plus 67%. Hunter shoots 10 projectiles with each attack. So total DPS increase is plus 87%. Read our blog post for more details. Evolve with code Royale API.
There you guys go. Rune Giant.
I got
coming
goosebumps.
into the game. Is going to be wild, man.
You know, it's really hard. You know, when the evolutions came out, you know, we had to keep track of people's cycles, and we thought that was really complicated.
Now we gotta keep track of every time it shoots.
Seriously,
every third shot.
We gotta keep track of which tower they're using, what level they're at with the chef. And then obviously now we gotta keep track of evolution still, obviously, and now we gotta keep track of another card, and we gotta keep track of, like you just said, every single shot.
Yeah.
Does it do multiple? Or does it just do one troop?
It does. Okay, let me read this real quick.
Yeah,
so Royal API tweeted this. Obviously, they released the stats over this Rune Giant. So this Giant is 4 elixir. It's an epic card. It enchants nearby troops, making every third attack packs a punch with plus 220 bonus damage. And yes, it does buff up to 2 troops at once. Okay. The tank, like the Giant, is 2,800 HP. So I think Boss said it was close to a Royal Giant.
Yes. Or Giant.
Yeah, it was close to a Royal Giant and a little bit tankier than a bowler. But yeah, it also says game changing with Hunter and Firecracker. So the reason why that is that because the Hunter and the Firecracker shoot more than one, ammo or shots.
Yeah.
Because the Hunter shoots 5 at a time.
I think it's 5 that spreads out.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
But whenever it's boosted for that third shot, it does 10.
Yeah.
So we saw some videos and the opponent tornadoed the Hunter really close to the tower. Guys, the King Tower had over 3,000 damage. The Hunter was right at the tower
and it shot all those shots
and dropped the tower, dude. It did 3,000 plus damage. It's gonna be insane. Can you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine with Chef with that?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this card, guys.
You thought you hated Clash Royale now.
Oh man. It's about to get wild.
What is the meta going to be with this card? Here's the thing.
I thought it was going to be 5 elixir card. I thought it was a 5
They
elixir.
need to emergency nerf it now.
I don't know.
They're not going to do it.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I hope
Like
we
said,
get this card for free. That's all I care about. If
Yeah,
this is like
I think-
a card where we have to fight for it or we have to pay for it, I'm going to be one ticked
Yeah.
off, dude. Because then it's back to pay to win. I think which every single card so far they have released brand new, you get for free, or you had to work for it.
But here's the thing, guys, on this giant. If it gets to your tower, I think it does like maybe 100. I don't even think it gets 100 damage. Like it's super weak. So I think it's going to be somewhat easy to DPS. Now here's the bad thing. It's an epic. It's not a champion. So you can mirror it.
That's even worse.
You can cycle back to another one
And
when it
by
gets
the
triple
way,
elixir.
when you mirror it, I think it stacks. Like they both buff each other up.
Yeah.
And they both buff different troops, not the same troop. Or if they do the same troop.
Does that? Yeah, that's the thing.
Good night.
I was watching OJ and Shane play, and
Yeah.
I think because they double stacked. Okay, yeah, I don't know if this is true. I don't know if if you have 2 giants on the board, rune giants on the board, I don't know if it will double stack on one troop, but yeah, your phone was. I could still hear it.
I don't know why it does that.
I don't know, but when it was the flying machine was shooting and it was doing like 600 damage. Like you can see the little damage deal. So that's why we're thinking that it double stacked it. So
Wow.
I don't know, man. What kind of decks do you think this thing will be good with?
It's going to be good with Prince, Hunter, Firecracker.
Obviously. Yeah,
Obviously.
I really think Firecracker is going to be deadly. That's why I think, because it's only 4 elixir. Like this card really feels like a 5 elixir card.
It's going to be good, I think, with cards that can shoot fast. Dark Goblin's going to be a menace. Because think about it for a second. Every third hit, right?
Yeah.
So every third hit, I think the Dark Goblin will be number 1.
Yeah,
because every third hit.
This card's going to be really, imagine Rage.
No.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. They're just,
But this card's going to be really good with troops that shoot fast or do like fast damage. Like the Lumberjack, it hits pretty fast. Like
Yeah.
the DPS is quick. Obviously the Dark Goblin is pretty fast.
yes.
So cars like that, I think the Flying Machine is okay. I wouldn't say the Flying Machine is really, really fast, but like it's, pretty steady.
Does it boost? It's just troops, right?
And it's just damage. It's not like their health or anything. It just
just
boosts,
damage,
It just every third shot, it does like a 220 damage bonus.
Could you imagine with the Evo Dark Goblin behind this? Leveled up to 16?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, good night. Like, what do you like when you do the cool thing? Here's the thing: we're saying it's going to be broken. It's going to be broken. And by the looks of it, how OJ and if you watch Boss or whoever you guys watch, any content creator, if you watch, and they definitely played this card, and it looks absolutely broken. However, though, OJ did say something. Her health is super bad for the size of she is.
Yeah,
she's
right.
not as beefy as people think she is.
Yeah.
She's actually a soft troop.
But again, you can cycle back to it because it's an epic. It's
That's
not a
the thing.
champion.
Exactly.
I think it'd be better if it was a champion. That way you can do the ability, and then you can use. You know what I mean? Like that just makes more sense.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't want another champion in the game because not right now anyway.
Exactly.
Because we just got one.
Exactly. This doesn't feel like an epic card though. It feels like a champion with its ability.
That's what I'm saying.
It's actually a hidden champion. It's what it feels like, and it's going to feel like it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's for an ability for a champion to boost up its cards or whatever like that. And I'm surprised it's an epic and not a legendary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So, but anyways, it doesn't matter if it's a legendary, epic, or it doesn't matter all the rarities. If it's not a champion, you can mirror it, and you can. Yeah, I mean, so it doesn't really matter.
But then again, like I said, I'm super excited. Like obviously the meta is absolutely garbage. I hate this meta.
I think the meta is going to be even worse next season.
And it probably is going to be. And I got to just
accept it and play a new game.
yeah, just play a new game. But yeah, just got to really prepare. Like, I mean, every season we got to prepare like these evolutions that are coming out.
Yeah.
Now, new cards seem like they're coming out pretty regularly, like maybe every 3 to 4 months.
I'm actually liking it.
I do not mind. Just the only thing I don't like about it is that they come out broken. Like, look at the Goblinstein.
Yeah.
Look how broken the Goblinstein is, and they're just leaving it.
Yeah.
And now they're going to change the dock. We'll go into it, but we're going to go over the work in progress balance changes. But yeah, I just don't like them releasing cars that are broken. We know why, because they want money.
They want money.
People are going to buy it because they're broken and they want to win. So it's pay to win. I'm sorry, but it's how it is.
It's 100% pay to win. 100% pay to win. It might be the most pay to win game.
It probably is, but like, man, I still love this game though.
I can't get away from this game. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I still have a love with it, and that's why we're so passionate about it, and that's why we do this podcast as well. So yeah,
exactly. So we won't stop, bro. Get down with us. So, but yeah,
can I say one thing? Sorry, I absolutely hate E-Golem. Please delete that card. I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my chest. I was gonna
guys, you had to pray about this.
This card is dumb. I hate it.
Okay, here's my thing about the Eagle. Okay, sure, I hate it, but the cool thing about it is that it gives me elixir. No matter how annoying the card is, it gives me elixir back, and it's always a positive for me, anyways.
You're the only one.
What makes you hate the card so bad? I gotta know. What's the number one thing that comes?
Here's the number one thing. They take the card and place it. And somehow they win. Like, after I sweat and take no damage, I'm like, oh, perfect. I did a really good defense. They're all of a sudden
back to another one.
Eagle at the bridge, Eagle at the pocket. I'm like, I just defended that thing. Now I got to cycle back to my crab. I'm like, oh man. Obviously, it's the support cards that are really doing the most damage, like the E-Drag and all that stupid stuff. But yeah, I absolutely hate this card. I wish it's so bad for the game. I do not want to see it ever. It seems like it's very popular nowadays because it's toxic. I guess toxic decks are the norm now. And just look at the emotes they're coming out with. That's toxic. Toxic things are just part of the game now.
Well, with Trump in office, maybe things will change.
Yeah. Oh man,
you're right, dude. The emotes are getting more toxic every time. I'm loving it though.
I do too. But
I think that my most hated card, it's the Wizard. It's 100% Harry Potter. I hate that card with a passion. They should have never gotten an Evo, ever.
Yeah, but at least it's not broken though. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's not too.
I think it's fine, but
yeah. Well, here's a question. Here's an interesting question for you guys. What do you guys, in your own opinion, think the most balanced evolution is so far? E-Drag.
Okay.
Just kidding. Absolutely not. But what is it? What could it be?
Recruits. I think recruits are pretty good. No, that's not right.
No, right now in this stage, what is the most balanced? Could it be Valkyrie?
Valkyrie, I would say, is pretty good. Pretty balanced.
What about Mega Knight?
I don't want to get hated. Tesla. I think Tesla's pretty good.
Tesla's good.
And Cannon's
Mortar's
good.
not bad.
Mortar is pretty balanced. All the buildings are standing strong. But there's a few. Battle Ram I think is fine.
Evo Skellies are good.
Yeah, and they're going to get nerfed probably. Drill I think is decent.
I think Drill's fine, yeah.
But yeah, there's a few I think. It's... the Musketeer.
So
I think it's decent.
They have some pretty good, decent decks, now that I'm thinking about it, that are pretty well balanced on the Evo side. But I don't want to stay on this topic too long, but looking back at it now, looking as a game in the state now, do you think Evos are super bad for the game?
No, I think...
in your own opinion, I want your opinion on this. I don't think they're bad, but here's the problem. How do we fix it? You have to have Evos in your deck to win. At least one.
Well, yeah.
Do you like that or no?
Well, yeah. It's just you have to have a win con to win. You know what I mean? It's just kind of the same thing. I just hated how, before you had to be level 15 to finally get that double evolution. Like, that was the stupidest thing they could ever do. Just like they did with champions. Like, you had to be level 14 to unlock champions. If you weren't level 14, you can't get a champion. So if you're level 13, you're playing against a 14, he's got a champion, and you don't. Like, that is the dumbest thing in the world. But now they fixed that to where a lot more people can have double evolutions in their deck.
You get a champion. Yeah.
But yeah,
well, now they have it where you get a champion for free.
Yeah. Now you get some shards for free too.
Yeah,
and you get 2 shards a month now.
So we'll give them some grace. They fixed a little bit of their game, but
it's getting better with like the evolution side. But they got to fix their new card releases. I think that's what's the main issue.
Now it could be their new card releases and their Evo releases. I really do think that Dark Goblins is really broken.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
And give content creators more playtest like time.
Absolutely.
Like they got to get involved.
Yeah.
I don't think they are. Like Surtag on a stream.
Oh.
He spent I don't know if you've seen it, but he said he spent like an hour talking to the creators. Like, this is not good for the game. This new card coming out is not good. The Goblinstein was not good and stuff like that. And he said he went off on him, like politely, like it wasn't rudely or anything like that. But they did not listen. They did not really care. They were just that's just what he was saying to the stream. So
yeah, it sucks.
Work in progress. Balance changes. Like I said, too bad. Like they were supposed to come out with the balance changes today. I was kind of disappointed they didn't. But we're just going to go over these. I know I went over them last episode, but like I said, these are the work in progress balance changes, and we're just going to hit a few of them. So, Caleb, you mentioned about the Dagger Duchess possibly getting a buff. Now, instead of 8 daggers, it's going to get 9 daggers, and the projectile speed is going to be 67% faster. So, do you like Dagger Duchess? Like, do you want them back kind of meta?
I kind of do. Here's what I want. Obviously it's probably gonna be impossible to do, but I want to find out. Like, I love tower troops. I love how they brought tower troops into the game. I love how strategic it is and stuff like that. Dagger Duchess was. I really like Dagger Duchess mechanic. I love all of the different tower troops mechanics. I think my favorite is obviously the chef. Dagger Duchess would be second, and Cannon Cart and Princess. But yeah, but she just sucked so bad. I just kind of felt bad. I'm like, man, no, why would anybody use this? It's an easy win every time I see Dagger Duchess. But this time, maybe she can get a little better.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So I could use her again. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about Tower Troops and Dagger Duchess?
Well, I don't really like Tower Troops, but...
you don't like Tower Troops?
No.
You think they're bad for the game?
I actually do.
Okay.
Like, I like the creativity that they've done. Like, I like the chef is pretty cool. Like, the idea of everything is really cool. But I kind of wish they left all of this stuff into like Trophy Road and make a ladder system to where it's not just capped at 9,000. Make it like a league, but then make POL for like the OGs. Like, there's no evolutions.
Oh,
everything's level 11,
and everything's just plain old vanilla. Pretty much
the OG game.
Yep.
Make that POL. I think that would be
a lot of fun.
And then then you have like almost 2 different games. Like, you have a game that you can be in the leaderboards with all these evolutions. Like, imagine having 2 number 1s in like an evolution like competitiveness to no evolutions side. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be kind of really cool to have 2 different like league systems. But like I said, they're not going to do that. But
no, but that would be really cool.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with the level 11. I think they should have stuck with level 11 and not do a pay to win by levels. And that's when they really, as soon as they did that, that's when it really went south and went extremely pay to win to get to Ultimate Champion, because you can't get there because you're at level 14 still, or you're still at level 13 cards, and your troops are just weak.
So the Goblinstein is going to get a nerf. Rightly so, I hope.
Yeah.
So the Doctor HP is going 19% less now.
Yep.
So that'll die to poison, but it will not die to like a fireball. Like, you get the fireball and zap to kill it.
Yep.
Or fireball, arrows, whatever.
Same thing with the...
but that's it.
Yeah, same thing with the The Little Prince, though. Little Prince was amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that honestly kind of fixed him a little bit. So we'll just see. We'll see.
Do you like that nerf though?
Absolutely, it needed it. It was pretty.
It needed something,
However,
but I think the ability still is too strong.
Yeah,
too strong.
Way too strong. Maybe if they make the tank a little bit weaker, to be honest with you. That's what makes him
True.
so strong because they get him to the tower, then they hit the ability.
Yeah,
that's what makes it so strong.
Or make the ability like the stream thinner instead of more
Wider?
broad. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Good. Yeah, that's true.
And I know this is one of our favorite cards, but the Fisherman is getting a nerf. I think rightly so as well. So the slowdown, whenever he pulls him in, it had that stun. Instead of 2.5 seconds, it's going to be 1.5 seconds. So it's pretty dramatic. I think this is completely fine. I'm so glad that they're not thinking about changing like its reach or something like that, because I think that's a very unique way. Like if you shorten that a little bit, I think that's going to really kill the card.
Yeah.
But that way it still pairs with like Royal Giant really well and stuff like that, or P.E.K.K.A.'s really well, or something. You know what I mean? Just like stuff like that.
What are they doing with the Skelly Boys? Why is it back to 3?
Evolution Skellies are possibly getting a nerf instead of, well, is it a nerf? Is it considered a nerf or a rework?
It says a nerf, but
nerf.
4 Skellies is 3
So
Skellies.
instead of 4, it's 3, which I think it should be right. Like the normal card has 3, so why did Larry rise again? You know what I mean? Or you know what I mean?
Because
like,
it's Evo.
Yeah, I guess. But
you are right.
I think this is fine. And a 1 elixir card can literally 3 crown you.
There's one card I'm happy. Like
What's that?
Super happy. The flippin' Ram Rider.
Yes. So the Ram Rider, yeah, but just the HP is 4% less now.
Yeah.
Is what they're thinking. I think it needs to go more than that.
That or change
the charge.
Stupid charge.
Or the charge needs to be a little bit slower. I mean, yes, at least it's something.
Here's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing, though. You can stop its charge by any electric. Any zap. We'll stop its charge and stuff like that. Obviously, reset it. And so you can. There's ways that you can kind of counter a little bit. But we'll see if this is enough. But one card I don't see is my favorite, which is that stupid Evo E-Drag. I can't believe it's not getting a nerf.
So, yeah, let's talk about that, man. So, all right. There's a lot of people on X saying that where in the heck is Evolution E-Drag? Like, obviously, they could still they can still add that because it's just work in progress. But what I think, in my opinion... Actually, I really don't know how the card works. So does the evolution chain? Does it chain 5, 10 troops at a time, like circles, or is it just up to 3?
So here's what I've seen with playing with it. I tried tornadoing the Royal Recruits, and it seemed like it didn't hit to every single troop. All right.
Well, it seemed like you know how the E-Spirit. The electric spirit, how it does the thing. That's what it seems like it does, but it's constant.
That's kind of what it is.
Okay. See, I think it needs to stick to 3 troops only. But obviously, when one dies, then it can go to a different one. But which, again, it's kind of I don't know. I don't know how they would fix it.
Yeah. So here's the problem. It does need a nerf bad. It infinitely chains constantly until it dies. And then there's that chain, obviously, the tower, the towers or whatever like that. But I think that would fix it if it only chained about maybe 3 troops and infinite chained them and kept them close or whatever. But I don't know how you would fix that. Maybe that would be one thing. I don't know.
What about this? So I said on the last episode that in my little hot take on the troops that turn invisible, like the Archer Queen and the Ghost, since they are invisible, or like the Queen can get invisible, with the ability, that the Electric Dragon does not chain to any invisible troop. I don't know.
I don't know if I would like that. It is interesting. It definitely needs a nerf. There's no question about it. It's absolutely broken. It's by far my favorite card and my favorite.
So here's some of the cards that I did not go over last week.
Yeah, go for
But I
it.
want to know your thoughts on it. They're thinking about buffing the Stinking Witch, the splash radius 50% more. Instead of 1 tile, it's 1.5 tiles.
That's stupid.
So that's pretty wicked.
And
the same with the baby dragon. Instead of 1.2 tile splash radius, it's going to be 1.5.
Well, here's the thing, though. I'm okay with that kind of because, like, we're seeing a lot of cards.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Okay, here's another one, dude.
I might be able to live with that.
Here's another one. The Goblin Machine. We all know how annoying this thing is. Listen to this, dude.
I hate the Goblin Machine.
Listen to this. They're thinking about reworking it. The damage, 57% more damage. So 135 to 212. But the hit speed is going to be 25% less or slower.
Mm-hmm. But the DPS is
going to be 17% more.
His hit time.
But his hit is going to kill, like, one shot a goblin. It used to double hit. And now it's going to one hit.
We'll see how slow his hit speed is, and then we'll talk. If it's slow enough where he can get overwhelmed, then maybe. But if it's like pretty fast still, and he can wreck through a goblin game like it's nothing, and then yeah, it's gonna be broken. How about the flipping?
Wait a minute.
What?
His hit speed is getting faster, right? Because it used to be 1.11 seconds, but now it's going to be 0.8 seconds. That's faster, right? Am I reading that right?
Yeah, and it says his hit time. I don't get this.
It says hit speed 1.11 seconds,
And it's going
to now 0.833 seconds. So it's, from what I'm reading, it looks like it's how is this a rework?
I don't know. That's weird.
And they might have made this an error too. I don't know. But
I'm hoping it's.
And I could be reading this wrong, but it sure looks like it's actually getting faster hit speed, not really slower. But I don't know. And then here's another one, dude. The Dark Prince. The charging distance was 3.5 tiles. Now they're changing to 3 tiles. They're making the thing like, what is wrong? Like,
keep it the flipping the same.
It was fine.
It's fine.
It was fine.
Wow. It was broken already. You don't need to make it more broke.
And then your stinking P.E.K.K.A. or your mini P.E.K.K.A. is getting a damaged buff, 5%. So, I mean, a little better. It's fine.
I don't know why.
I don't either, but I think it's okay.
Sure, I'll live with it, but I still don't know why.
Here's one more. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Keep going. You got all day, bro.
The Electric Giant getting a buff. Check this out. So,
what this?
I don't understand
what this was.
Yeah, I don't understand their little plus percentage, but basically, it's going to react like a Goblin Giant. Like, you're not going to be able to pull that. Like, the giant's not going to, or the Electric Giant's not going to be able to see as far. It's going to see more towards the tower. So I think it's going to be either like a Goblin Giant or a giant.
So you can't
radius.
You can't pull him as far.
Yeah, like you can almost pull him across the map almost.
Yeah, his is like, ooh, squirrel. You know, like he was
it's
nuts.
Bad.
Now he's like, screw the squirrels.
But I think that's a huge buff in my opinion because it keeps its health.
I hate that card.
Yeah, it keeps its health though. I think they're gonna have to. They need to, in my opinion, they need to rework it to make it like that is fine, but lower the HP a little bit more.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep,
like,
absolutely.
Keep it the same, but lower the HP.
That's ridiculous. I never, that is kind of plus percent.
So, do you understand the P.E.K.K.A. rework that they're trying to do?
Explain it to me.
Okay, so.
Oh, yeah.
The Evo P.E.K.K.A.
It heals based on their strength or their health.
So, yeah, let me read this to you. The P.E.K.K.A. evolution will now heal different amounts based on the maximum HP of a troop that it destroys. And there's 3 different values of healing. So you got small troops, medium troops, and large troops. So if it kills a small troop, I'm sure it's like a skeleton, it's going to only heal 142 points. A medium troop is going to heal 282 points, which is what it already does for every troop. But a large troop, like a P.E.K.K.A, Golem, whatever, I'm sure, 565 hit points. So,
I think it might still be. I think it.
but like again, it doesn't heal as fast with swarmy troops.
That's
so,
true.
But obviously, you're going to see you already see a lot of zap arrows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, but
we'll see.
I don't know. I don't know why they are trying to rework this Evo whenever it's absolutely everywhere. Sorry, Bytor. I know you love the P.E.K.K.A., but man, this thing is absolutely everywhere.
This thing's a menace.
I hate this thing. Yeah.
This thing's a menace.
Like I don't mind P.E.K.K.A. I just hate how it's everywhere. You know what I mean?
I think I figured out the problem. After taking a long look about Clash Royale, I think I figured out the problem. I think we just need to play and go back to Minecraft.
Minecraft, okay.
That might help us out, boys. No, I'm just kidding. We're not giving up that easy. We love this game too much.
Yeah, we do. All right, guys, our last segment, the Card Showdown Evolutions.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let's go with the first one. So, like I said, this is only evolutions. So, we got the Firecracker and the Musketeer. Who you got, Caleb? Firecracker, yeah. Firecrackers, that's what I would go with, too. I think you get the most value out of everything.
Absolutely.
And
even though you can arrow it, I understand that.
Yeah.
And you have to fireball the Musketeer.
The Musketeer is weird.
The Musketeer is very weird.
I don't understand it, but I don't have the Evo as well, so, yeah.
I got it.
Do you really?
I do.
Do you play it, or have you played it at all?
I played it a little bit, and let me tell you something. Going to get if they have pump, it's over, or any building, it's over.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
it's just such a good card for pushes. Obviously, it works Hog Rider like wonders, but the
Frienderman says it's underrated, the Musketeer. So I can kind of see that. It is kind of underneath the table.
And if it kills the building and it still has a bullet left, it'll save that bullet until it gets locked up again to another trip, and boom, it deals a lot of damage. So, but are you going Firecracker?
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Just because I don't play Musketeer, I never have, so I don't know.
All right,
here's the hot one, guys: P.E.K.K.A. or the Mega Knight. P.E.K.K.A.
Absolutely.
I hate saying that.
I'm not gonna lie though. P.E.K.K.A. looks way more cooler than the Mega Knight. That P.E.K.K.A. looks sick.
It looks mean, dude. It looks
she
mean.
is scary.
Okay, Tor. Every time I see the P.E.K.K.A. drop the evolution, I immediately think of you because he has the profile.
Yep.
I'm like, Tor's after me, man. I hate that card, man. But yeah, I have to go. It's so way better than Mega Knight in my opinion.
Yeah, it's so
like Mega Knight's annoying. I hate the stupid pushback and then it jumps again, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but
the uppercut, it sucks.
Yeah, it does. Number 3, and we got 13 of these. The Giant Goblin or the Royal Giant.
I'm going to go with the Royal Giant.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
I think the Goblin Giant is good, but here's the thing though. I don't know. It's just me personally never had a problem with the Evo Goblin Giant. I can take it down pretty fast. However, though, the pushback of what the Royal Giant can do, and it can be annoying. It can deal so much damage so much faster.
I guess it kind of depends on what. I mean, your deck that you're playing with, you have barbarians, and you're gonna kill the giant goblin. Is it Goblin Giant? Goblin Giant.
Goblin Giant. We can call it Shrek.
Yeah.
But anyways, I don't know. I see also Royal Giant a lot more too, though. But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the leaderboards or Royal API, the Goblin Giant is everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
It's really good. So I'm gonna go. I'm going with the Goblin Giant.
Yep.
Number 4, the Snowball or the Zap.
This one's easy. The Snowball is so ridiculous.
I can't pick one.
What?
I think it's dead center. I think these cards
Snowball is clearly better, I believe.
Snowball is fun. Especially with Expo.
Absolutely.
But and for that reason I am going to go with Snowball as well.
Zap is good. I mean, I don't have it, but
I have both.
I have the Snowball, but I definitely don't have Zap. So I don't know how. I know how it works.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just think drawing a blank. But I just think that the snowball, how it can
I love
it.
that.
It can grab
it's so
air
unique.
troops.
Yeah, it's so unique. It like crumbles them all or
It
groups
slows
them
them
together
down.
and to just have them right here. Like it's so annoying.
Yep.
Especially that deck we were playing when we just got here.
Oh my
It was
goodness.
stupid annoying, and we both had snowball. But like, I swear, every snowball you were throwing at me was evolution.
It's
like,
because I had 3 stupid spirits.
oh
I
man.
would cycle fast. All right.
Number 5. There's 3 of them. So we got the ice spirit, skeletons, or the bats.
Okay. This one's tough for me
This one's
because I'm stuck between the bats and the skellies.
really.
Yeah.
I think I'm stuck with bats or ice spirit.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I know who wins though. Bats. Evil bats are absolutely kind of insane, especially obviously if you get them on tower. And I know that can be difficult, but dude, seriously, you can't zap them. You have to arrow the stupid things just to get them killed. I don't know. They're just really good.
I'm going to say this now before they get a nerf. I don't know if you've seen the nerf that the ice spirit's getting, but instead of 3 ticks, it's only 2.
It's only 2, yeah.
Actually, it's not even really a nerf. It's actually they're considering it a rework because the last blast is getting a little bit more damage, but nobody cares about the ice spirit damage. Like all they care about this is the stun. But anyway, I'm going with Ice Spirit right now in this meta because I think this is the most underrated card in the entire game.
Really? Ice Spirit?
I'm being dead serious. I think Ice Spirit is very good defensively.
I know it's the best spirit. By
Hands
far.
down. Well, yeah, it's the only spirit with the evolution. But
but even without the evolution, it's still the best spirit in the game.
Probably.
In my opinion.
But yeah,
I'm going to go with underrated card though
in the whole entire game right now. Now, I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's going to be after these balance changes hits, but yeah. Number 6, the wall breakers or the goblin barrel. Goblin barrel.
Yeah. I'm sorry, goblin barrel.
I love wall breakers. I play them with recruits, but yeah, goblin barrel.
You can split with the wall breakers too, so yeah, you can still have a chance for both.
Yeah, they're fine, but you can split with goblin barrel.
You can split with goblin barrel. It's pretty easy.
Yeah. Here's a tough one. Tesla or the cannon? I was watching one of your games, and I saw one guy place a cannon, evolution cannon at the bridge. I don't know if you remember that. But
I wish I didn't remember that. I didn't want to remember that. I didn't want to remember that.
I'm leaving.
I left too. Screw that thing.
I think it's when I text you. Yeah, that's when I text you.
You said, this game sucks?
I said, this game sucks, doesn't it? And he goes, yep.
We play too much of this game. But yeah, cannon.
Oh, really?
When it drops,
I'm going Tesla.
When it drops, it's so dumb.
Yeah. But I love Expo, so I'm going Tesla.
Tesla's good too.
I wish they bring back the
every
death
time
deal.
It opens it up, it always spreads that freaking thing.
And I like how it resets everything too. So it's really
does.
nice.
It does have the reset.
Number 8, you got the drill or the mortar.
Drill.
We're definitely opposites on here. I'm going mortar.
I'm going drill.
I love my mortar bait, but yeah, that's a tough one. Especially in the meta, like drill's really good. But mortar's really good. You got mortar bait, and then you got that drill cycle deck.
Yeah.
So with poison,
I need to get me a good drill deck.
Look it up.
I want a good drill deck
like
so
Evil
bad.
Bomber, drill, poison. Or instead of poison, you can do tornado. Like no, look it up later.
What about Evo Snowball?
You'll be surprised how many. I don't think maybe Snowball. I don't know, but you'll be surprised how many drills they can just fly out. And I think they have Goblin Stein as well because you get that 3-card cycle. Gotcha. Obviously, it's the best card in the game. But anyway,
that's interesting. I need a new drill.
I'm gonna have to show you a drill deck. Yeah,
yeah. I love drill. I miss playing with drill. Drill is so much fun.
Yeah,
it's.
I think you need to play a different archetype because I think you've really mastered your beatdown style. You know what I mean?
Well, Goblin Stein's broken, so is Evil E-Drag. You know, but yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. I need a new architect. You're right.
Number 9, recruits or the barbarians. I'm going recruits. It's one of my favorite cards, obviously, and the evolution is insane. I like how they charge or whatever. But anyway.
I love the recruits. I'm going to go with them as well. You can fill them with the board.
Which is crazy because you have evolution barbarians, don't you?
No, I just have barbarians.
Oh, you don't use the evolution?
No. I have Evo Knight in there and
and then E-Drag. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, I love Evo Barbarians. Not as much as Royal Recruits though. Royal Recruits, I just like them how they have to defend both sides. And when their shields are down, they dash. And the dash is brutal. It really is.
Yeah.
So.
Number 10, the Bomber or the Archers? Archers.
This sucks.
Archers.
I think I'm going to go with Bomber. I love the Bomber.
I do. I mean, it's not a bad card, but remember they changed it as well to where now it doesn't double tap your. It doesn't even double tap your troops now.
Yeah,
they changed all that.
Yeah.
So. I'm going to go with Archers.
I guess I would go with Archers now because of that.
And then, I mean, I guess Bomber doesn't get logged either, but
no, you have to arrow Bomber,
which is always a.
But
trade.
Archers, I guess I can go with Archers too because you can still split them.
And then they do so much damage. They're another card that's a little underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, I would agree.
Number 11, the Knight or the Valkyrie?
This one, I think Knight.
It's tough.
I think Knight, but so Valkyrie's so good on defense too. It is. It's so...
And for that reason, I'm going Valkyrie, actually.
I might have to go with it too because, yes.
And I hate saying that. I love the Knight too.
You can use Knight for both. You can't really use Valkyrie for both. But I think I might have to just go with Valkyrie because that's probably one of the best beat-down defenses you can have as an Evo Valkyrie that can suck everything in plus troops and do damage.
Not if they have P.E.K.K.A. because it just kind of erases your push. But like,
same thing with the Knight though.
If somebody plays Hog Rider or Royal Pigs or whatever, like, and you have a Evolution Valkyrie, it's just your.
Yeah. I think if you place it right as a tornado, you can King Tower activate them.
I don't know.
Or the hogs
I don't know. I wouldn't even try it. I don't think you can. Actually, I don't think you can. But actually,
she's annoying.
Yeah, I don't think you can. Number 12, Wizard or the E-Drag?
E-Drag.
Absolutely. Not a question.
E-Drag. Give me it.
E-Drag is...
Next.
Okay, number 13, the Battle Ram or the Cage, and I'm going Battle Ram.
Battle Ram. It's so annoying.
But the Cage the Cage is good too. Have you played a lot of Cage?
I played against it.
Or that's what I mean. Like played against it.
Some of my cards. Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty. It can be pretty good as long as your opponent knows how to use it.
That's true.
But
he beats them up pretty fast. Not gonna lie.
He does.
And they don't fight back either. By the way,
yeah, no.
They just sit there and take the beating. Moving on.
Yeah, I'm going Battle Ram.
Yeah, Battle Ram.
That's hilarious.
But yeah.
All right, guys. This season or this whole year, we are going to do I might have mentioned this already, but we're going to do a card MVP. So we're going to try to figure out, we're going to give our prediction of who we think will finish off this January season will be the card MVP, like the most valuable card in the entire game for this season only.
You know what? We could change it.
What's that?
Most broken card in the season.
Pretty much, pretty much. But
no, I like it. Most MVP card.
And obviously, we're gonna have some segments where we're going to debate. I'm gonna ask some people's opinion on what's your guys' card MVP, what's your most valuable card. So I'm gonna collect all this data. I'll put some voting in the Discord. You guys vote and stuff like that. So, and at the end of every season, there's going to be one card crowned and gets the MVP. So I think it's going to be Savage Things Inferno Tower. But I think it's going to be a really cool addition to the pod, and I think it's going to be super fun.
I think so too, because since there's so many cards, when it comes to overpowering cards, I think it's going to be really fun what people are going to be playing. And like this season, like you said, Goblinstein is definitely going to be
last season this season right now,
this meta,
in this recording,
Goblinstein.
Absolutely, Goblinstein would get the MVP.
Yep. Exactly. Hands down.
So, right now, what is your prediction for the January season? What is your prediction of your card of MVP? You can take your time, too.
Yeah. Judging by all of the balance changes that could happen, for how broken the Dark Goblin is, I think I might go Dark Goblin. Even though, yes, the Rune Giant might get pretty broken, I think Dark Goblin will actually be in menace.
Okay, hold on. Are we counting tower troops? I say no.
Okay. I was going to say yeah. Because, like...
I don't know.
Because, like here's the thing, though. Like, if you upgrade, let's just say, a Goblinstein, and he's the one that takes down the tower... Who are you going to give it to? The buffier Goblinstein of who buffed it, or just that card in general, right?
Yeah, but that makes him more valuable.
True, but that also means your tower kind of got that buff.
I mean, yeah, it helped him.
Like this. Like if I lay down a buff,
okay, but it's
if I lay down a 16 E-drag and they lightning it, and the only reason why I won that push is because he did his job.
True.
It didn't kill it though because it's level 16.
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, I'll leave it up to you.
We don't have to. We'll make it easier.
And it'll
just be troops that can take down towers and not towers.
And here's the other thing: evolutions are going to be different than their actual cards.
Yes.
Okay. So
I would think so.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that too. So you're going with Dark Goblin, Evolution Dark Goblin. Is that your final pick?
That's my final pick. I don't think it might not be Rune Giant like people think. I really think Dark Goblin is going to be absolutely ridiculous.
So I'm looking at Royal API right now, and in Grand Challenges in the last 7 days, the number one card right now is actually the Chef, which is duh. But then you got Fisherman, Rage, Guards, Lava Hound, Lightning, Goblinstein, and then Skeleton Dragons. Then number 9, you got the Electric Dragon, and then NATO 10. So there's your top 10 there in Royal API in Grand Challenges. I am going with your favorite card, the E-Drag, as MVP for this season. That is my pick. Yeah. I'm hesitant to do Goblinstein because we don't know. I'm hesitant about it because I don't know if they're going. Yeah, that's another thing. If they do that change, like it's hard to know. It's hard to say because we don't have the actual final balance changes too. So, but I'm gonna play it safe. I think it's gonna be solid.
I'm gonna change my answer.
Go for it.
Log.
Okay. I mean, it could.
It really could. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, I'm going with E-Drag. I think it's a solid pick. And
by the way, that log thing, that was a joke. I'm still going with Dark Goblin.
Going Evolution.
Yeah, Evolution.
Okay. So Caleb's prediction for MVP for this January season, the Evolution Dark Goblin, and I'm going with the Evolution E-Drag.
All right.
And we do have I think a couple of comments. Let me check here. By Alexandra on Spotify says, "Hope you had a great Christmas, mate. It was great. It was a great time seeing you post, and thanks a lot for the episode on Christmas. I hope you have a great day."
That's awesome, man. Thank you. Or actually, you should be saying.
I was like, you. No, I'm kidding.
I'm paying for this.
That's true. And then OG said, "Rocket or Poison?"
I'm going to go with the cheaper spell.
I'm going Poison.
I'm going Poison.
Poison, yeah. If you would have said Lightning, I might have said Lightning.
Lightning, yeah.
Did I say OJ? I mean OG, if I didn't say that. But yeah, OG, he posted Rocket or Poison. But yeah, it wasn't OJ if I said OJ. but yeah, guys, I think it's going to do it for this episode, man.
I missed this.
Yeah. We did this episode live on our Discord, and I appreciate you guys sticking with us for a whole hour and 5 minutes of this recording. So I really appreciate you guys. It was a lot of fun. Absolutely love doing this live. It's a blast. Reading chat and stuff like that. We're gonna have to do this like on YouTube or something like that. I don't even know how to do that, but seriously, appreciate you guys, and we will see you on the next one.
Rah, rah, roo.